In this video, we're going to talk about setting up frequency programs. So I'm here on my Learners Programs page. This can also be done through your organization's library. You're going to select Add Program, New Client Program, and select Frequency. So here you'll see it looks pretty similar to skill acquisition programs that we've set up before. So you can add your program name here. This would be what you actually want your program to be called. Then you can start adding your targets here. This would be your target names, what you want to take your frequency data on. And similarly to your skill acquisition programs from a previous video, you can add your SD here. You can add your status. You can change your target status to be the correct status that you want it to be in. And then you can go over to your data recording tab. So we can set our mastering workflow. We have options for mastering workflows to either increase frequency if you're working on a skill acquisition goal, or to reduce frequency if you're working on a behavior reduction goal. Another important thing to note about frequency, they're often used for behavior reduction goals. You can actually change this name of these phases to reduction instead of acquisition if you want to have that be more appropriate to what you're working on. So here we can put in our maintenance workflow here. And then here our prompt level template. So one thing that's important to note about frequency programs is in general you always want to use what we call a clicker prompt level template. So what that looks like is just one observation, and we've turned on as a successful outcome. This will mark each time you click as an occurrence. Instead of having the option to do plus minus or prompt levels on there, we would recommend doing just one prompt level template setup like this. The clicker template comes default in your Hi Rasmus account as well. We'll pick our clicker template. And then in a frequency program, you also have the option to sync the timer with the session duration. So in our next video on frequency programs in action, I'll show you the difference of what that looks like on the data sheet. But essentially, you can choose whether you want that timer to be going the entire time the session is running, or whether you would like staff to start and stop that timer while they're taking that behavior data. So our frequency programs will also calculate your rate depending on those timer settings. Otherwise, the treatment tab here looks exactly the same as any skill acquisition programs. You can put any information you want to there, and then you can save your progress.